Welcome to Signal and System lecture series. Here in this session, I'll be going to explain Fourier transform of rectangular pulse, and that is even referred as gate function. So here in this session, I'll be explaining Fourier transform calculation of rectangular pulse or gate function. So let me define first of all what is gate function, or one can say rectangular pulse. So here, if I say I have a function which is varying with respect to time, and that is f of t, then gate function that is similar to rectangular pulse, and if I say it is having amplitude a and that is varying from -2/2 to 2/2, so this rectangular pulse that is having width of tau with amplitude a with respect to center 0. So if I want to define that in terms of function, then gate function means rectangular pulse that is been defined by amplitude a in between -2/2 to 2/2, and its value is 0 else. So this is what gate function, or one can say rectangular pulse. Now we will be calculating Fourier transform of it. So Fourier transform of f of t, that is been defined as f of omega. So it is what? Fourier transform of f of t. And as we already know, the basic formula for Fourier transform, that is limit varies from -infinite to infinite, function into e to the power minus j omega t dt. So this is what the basic formula which is there with Fourier transform. And as we have defined this function, so that is having amplitude a in between -2/2 to 2/2, so this limit will change. So now this limit will be -2/2 to 2/2 with amplitude a e to the power minus j omega t dt. So that is how we have function where a is constant and integration of e to the power minus j omega t, that is e to the power minus j omega t divided by j omega, where t varies from -2/2 to 2/2. So now we need to identify this, and I will be simplifying this function. So let us place limits. So minus j omega in denominator, it will be like this. So a by j omega into negative sign is there, so minus e to the power minus j instead of t 2/2 minus minus plus e to the power j omega minus minus plus again 2/2. So that is what after limits we can have. Now if I want this in terms of cosine function, then I can have adjustment. Like, see, what I will be doing is I will be multiplying it with 2 and divide by omega, and here I will rewrite it like, see, e to the power j omega 2/2 minus e to the power minus j omega 2/2, this divided by 2j. So here only 2, that is what I have multiplied and divided. So this is what sine function. So instead of this we can say this is sine of omega 2/2. See, basic formula of sine function, that is sine t is equals to e to the power jt minus e to the power minus jt divided by 2j. So as per this basic formula, we can say this is sine omega 2/2. So 2a by omega into sine of omega 2/2. So this is how we can simplify this. Now see, if I want this function in terms of sampling function, then what is sampling function? Sampling function is sin t by t. So see, I just want to replace this function in terms of sampling function. So if I want to replace this function in terms of sampling function, then we know sampling function of t, that is sin t divided by t. So here we have sin omega 2 by 2. So I'll be dividing it with omega 2 by 2, and then I'll make adjustment here. So if I do that, then see sin omega 2 by 2 divided by omega 2 by 2. So here omega is already there, this 2 is there, only 2 that we need to multiply and divide. So we have divided 2, so we can say this is what a into 2. So this is what sampling function. So now I can say this is a2 into sampling function of omega 2 by 2. So this is another formula of rectangular pulse Fourier transform. So you can have two different ways to represent this answer of Fourier transform of rectangular pulse. One is 2a by omega into sin omega 2 by 2, and second is a2 into sampling function of omega 2 by 2. So this is what Fourier transform of rectangular pulse, or one can say it is a Fourier transform of gate function. Now sometimes there might be some examples, so I'll give you how to identify by using this function. So for that I'll give you one problem. So let us have one example here, so it will be more clear. Like see, we have one rectangular pulse, and that is given over here, and that rectangular pulse that is having time varies from -half to half, and if it is having amplitude 2, then here we are dealing with to identify what is the Fourier transform of it. So to identify Fourier transform of this, we need to compare time range. Now if you observe original function where we have considered time varies from -2 by 2 to 2 by 2 and amplitude is a. So from that, here we can say we have amplitude that is equals to 2, and you can say tau is equals to half. So Fourier transform of basic function, so that is a tau into sampling function of omega 2 by 2, and one more formula that we have derived, 2a by omega sine of omega 2 by 2. So I'll write both of these answer, 2a by omega sine omega 2 by 2. So if you place these values in this, then you will be getting both of that different answers. So one answer is a is 2 and tau is half. So 2 into half into sampling function of this tau is again half. So this will be, sorry, here I have done mistake. See, this is varying from -half to half, right? And this is what -2 by 2 to 2 by 2. So here one can say tau is 1. It is not half, it is 1. So if you place this, a is equals to 2 and tau is equals to 1, and sampling of omega tau is 1, so omega by 2. So this is what one answer, that is 2 sampling function of omega by 2. So this is one answer which we have, and answer in terms of sine function, that is 2 into a is 2 divided by omega into sine omega 2 by 2 where tau is 1. So this is omega by 2. So we can say this is what 4 by omega sine omega by 2. So that is how by using this sampling function we can have answers. Sometimes you will be observing in ABCD answers are there in terms of sampling function, and sometimes answers are there in sine function. So both of that answer that we can calculate by using this formula. I hope that you have understood this session. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can download all this material from my application. I have uploaded there. So where you don't need to write all those things, you can download it from there and you can have quick revision from my material. So just go through my application in Signal and System. You will be finding all these materials. Thank you so much for watching this video.